I'm going to share with you what the most important organ is in the body and how doctors and diet programs are overlooking its role in one of the fastest and most silent epidemics of our lifetime. Many of us have been waking up to how broken our healthcare system is, and this epidemic is being overlooked by policymakers, politicians, and even health organizations. This particular organ is at the forefront of this epidemic and is affecting over 35% of North Americans. Many people have no clue the harm this is causing to their bodies, but I'm going to tell you what it is, how you can address it, and how you can reverse it. The organ I'm talking about is your liver. If your heart didn't pump your blood, your liver would be the most important organ in the body. So what's the epidemic? Liver disease, specifically non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, otherwise known as NAFLD. Although it primarily affects adults, we are seeing over 10% of children that have this disease. The liver has more than 500 vital functions. And the one I'm going to talk about today is the storage of glycogen. In a healthy body, you should have roughly 1 teaspoon of sugar circulating in your bloodstream at any given time. If you even have an extra 1/4 teaspoon, that is considered diabetic. Now, the liver is here to buffer some of that. Anything over a teaspoon is considered an emergency to the body. The liver is here to help with that emergency, but it can only hold up to 100 grams of sugar. So what happens after it's been tapped out? Remember, carbs are converted to sugar in the body. Unless a good portion of those carbs come from fiber, it's wreaking havoc on your liver. Spiking blood sugar is really easy to do these days, from treats to processed foods to sodas. I mean, look at this. This organic apple juice contains 30 grams of sugar. Another brand contains 53 grams. And then check out Cheerios, 22 grams and only 2 grams of fiber. Now imagine then adding milk on top of that and you're increasing the sugar content there as well. With all this sugar, liver cells are now being replaced by fat cells. The function of the liver has now become compromised. This affects fat metabolism, energy metabolism, hormone balancing, and even the filtering of toxicity. This sets us up for a perfect storm. So then what happens? Your cholesterol goes up, your triglycerides go up, you gain weight around the midsection, and you're now in the second stage of liver damage. Then insulin resistance is raging, and that's connected to a whole host of other conditions, like these. So here's what you can do. All processed foods are being stripped of not only minerals, but fiber. Fiber controls the absorption of sugar into our bloodstream. We need to add fiber back into our meals. And if you're struggling to do that, you can supplement. That's what I do. Not only is that fiber helping with the processing of glucose, but it's feeding your gut bacteria as well, which has a whole host of other benefits. If you want to use the same protocol I'm using now, the link is in the description below.